Hey guys, welcome back to more Digimon Card Game booster openings. We're still here with the next Adventure booster pack that we're still working our way through. We got a lot of cool cards, but I'm still on the search for stuff like Zephyrmon, Alphamon, Ophanimon, any of the ancient warriors other than stupid ancient Megatheriumon, because that's the only one I've gotten so far. So I'm kind of just on the prowl for a lot of cards. So instead of talking, let's just get right into it, which involves talking. Wow. Ain't I so smart? Quote unquote. Just never. Anytime I say I'm smart, I just hope you guys go in your mind like, oh, this guy's a complete fucking idiot. Anyway, let's go into this. So, Ghostmon, we've seen him before. If you want to read any abilities from cards that I skip over, make sure to go back to an earlier episode and give me more views and still see what the ability says and any kind of my various beginning thoughts for it. So, we got ourselves another Tortomon. Got ourselves another Deadly Axemon. Oh, this is something different. Oh, I guess this might be a reference to Agumon Bond. Because as you see, there's Agumon. Then it looks like in the background, it doesn't look like, well, Greymon or War Greymon. It looks like Agumon Bond. So that might have something to do with it. Anyway, Flame Memory Boost reads as, for its main ability, one of your Digimon gains security attack +1 for this turn, then place this in the battle area. And then it has all the regular memory boost stuff. So that's not bad, just giving security attack +1 for 3 memory, but then again, there's easier ways to do that. Alright, next up is another Korikakumon. Oh, got ourselves, we've had Eismon before, but we haven't had Eismon Scatter Mode. This one is kind of like meta to some purple decks during this format. Sorry if it's so dark, that's just what you're gonna have to deal with. Anyway, we've got Eismon Scatter Mode. Its ability reads, on deletion, draw 3 cards, then trash 2 cards. So, drawing 3 cards, already good. Trashing cards, even better for a purple deck whose entire thing revolves around getting shit to the discard pile. So, usually this card's run at a 4. I think it makes sense that it would. Very boring art, though. Anyway, we got Monochromon. A very peaceful Monochromon as he sits around in the flowers and stares at butterflies. He is quite the he's even called an ankylosaur on the bottom in his traits. That's just so strange. I wouldn't think he would be a stegosaur, an ankylosaur. He seems more like a stegosaur. Yeah, it's just that is my amateur archaeologist thoughts, but no ability. But 8,000 for a champion ain't bad. Ooh, well, I was talking about how I haven't gotten many ancient Digimon. Now we got one. This one's a fucking uncommon. Anyway, we've got Ancient Volcanomon being the ancient warrior of Earth and the ancient evolution of Grumblemon. Kind of a, lackluster ancient. He's shown up in a lot of games just because he's kind of a basic bitch ancient. So, Ancient Volcanomon's ability reads as such. When Digivolving, Digivolve 3 when your opponent's Digimon. Basic. And then on deletion, you may play one level 4 or lower black level 4 or lower card with hybrid in its traits from your hand without paying its memory cost. Very basic, very useless. You could place another Gigasmon, I guess, but Gigasmon's ability is not even that great. And I guess you could place Grumblemon, but he literally has no ability. So other than the D-Digivolution, which doesn't even kill Digimon, it's not super useful. Oh, well, now I've got almost everything from the Wind Warriors. Now all I have left is Ancient. It's either Ancient Kazemon or Ancient Sulfimon. Either or, it really don't matter. Anyway, we've got Zephyrmon, otherwise known as Shutsmon, being probably the sexual awakening for many people, I would say. But anyway, it's got the same thing that every beast spirit says, but for its main ability, when Digivolving, if a card has hybrid in its traits or Zoe or Emoto in this Digimon's evolution cards, all of your security Digimon gets plus 3,000 until the end of your opponent's next turn. Sounds a lot like the Jet Sulfamon card. I mean, I'm not going to shit on it. It's way more useful than Kazemon, who literally has no ability, which really sucks. Why doesn't it have one? Weird, but it's kind of like just, well, you can definitely see. You can definitely see what this card is going to be doing tonight. Anyway, let's get moving. Anyway, cool card. mostly for the art. Anyway, we've got Fire Drake Strike. It's like not ancient. It's Emperor Greymon holding out his weird sword that gets mixed into like Susanomon's blaster thing. And his ability is, well, the ability is choose one of your Digimon with Hibernate traits. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP less than or equal to the chosen Digimon's DP. So that's not bad. I mean, really, you'd want to target it with something really high, or at least something you could get to easily. So, kind of situational as well. Then security says you may play one Takuya from your hand or trash without paying its memory cost. That is a lot better than just killing something. Placing something could be a lot better. So, interesting card. Seems like something big's back there, but we're going to try and get out of there. Anyway, we've got Qualia Lies Blast. Qualia Lies Blast. That is a very strange word, but it's the option card for Rasenmon, so interesting to see that we got his. The ability reads, when this card is in your hand, its memory cost is equal to the number of cards in your security stack, so if you literally got 0, this thing could just be worth 0. Mean one of your opponent's Digimon gets negative 3,000 for the turn, then one of your Rasenmons gains +1 security attack for the turn. Not bad if you want to play it for a 0. And then security is just adding it to the hand. Alright, well, now we got ourselves another Sovereign. I actually got a Sovereign from X Record. I got another Sovereign from X Record. Now I've got a Sovereign from Next Adventure. So, Ibon Wumon. Pretty much giant turtle motherfucker. He's Torterra, but a lot cooler. Anyway, Ibon Wumon's ability reads as, when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Then gain 1 memory for each of your opponent's suspended Digimon. That seems pretty common for green megas. And then your opponent's turn, all your opponent's Digimon gain your turn. You must trash 1 card in your hand to unsuspend this Digimon. So, even during, like, unsuspend phase, they're forced to trash. That seems pretty fucking OP, because you can mill them pretty quickly if they have too many Digimon on the field. Kind of a punishment for, like, setting up too much and not, like, trying to get the game over quicker, so. Not a bad card, but I think the Byahuman we got, like, when we opened the X record are actually a little bit more useful, so. Alright, more cards. The cards are coming! Got ourselves another Brave Metal with Doragoramon. Got ourselves another Monochromon hanging out in a random area. We got a Kumamon. Got ourselves a Grumblemon. Another Flame Memory Boost. Another Kendo Garurumon. Come on, we don't even have a Lobomon. Ourselves another Ultra Turbulence. Another Gomamon. Another Ancient Volcanomon. Another Burning Greymon. Another Takuya. And, we got ourselves a Garurumon. I was thinking we were going to get, like, no new cards from that pack. But no, we at least got 1 new card that is a super rare. So, we got Garurumon, and his ability... That art is actually really cool. He's got, like, half of his face darkened out. And, like, a red eye. Pretty cool art, and he's, like, slashing us with, like, Kaiser Nail. Or whatever. And then he has an on-play effect for a ultimate, so this better be good. On play, if you have a Tamer in play, gain 2 memory. If you don't have a Tamer in play, you may play 1 blue Tamer from your card without paying its memory cost. So, kind of like, for the cost of playing a champion, you could also play a Tamer. So, that might be good if you just want to play the Tamer, but have a little bit extra memory. Anyway, his inheritable says, when this Digimon becomes unsuspended during your main phase, gain 1 memory. Not bad, since if you can unsuspend yourself, because most blues try to, that would actually be good just to gain... Actually, no, because it's a once per turn. I always think, like, you can just do it a million times per turn, but it's like, you never read the once per turn, do you? You never remember that sometimes OP abilities just need to, like, not be good. They need to be amazing, but, like, giving them once per turn makes it so that they're not broken. Anyway, we got ourselves another Monotamon. Another Kumamon. We've definitely been blasting through these now. Another Darugamon. Oh, okay, so now we've got Rhino Kabuterimon, which I think I now understand. That's its eye. I never knew where the eyes of Rhino Kabuterimon were, but I think I understand it's underneath its horn. I never thought about that before. Interesting. Anyway, its option card is called Thunder Laser, and the ability is main if you have a Digimon with hybrid or 10 warriors and its traits in play. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. And then security add it to your hand. That's not bad for a 1, just because it's a free suspend, meaning it could be a free attack if you really think about it. So, not bad, but then again, I don't know why you'd run it out of something else. Got ourselves another Eismon. Got ourselves another Leomon. Got ourselves another Pulsemon. Got ourselves another HP Lovecraft. Oh, we got something new. We got ourselves Kapurimon with a bunch of Metal Koromon underneath it. Yeah, these little thingies on it are Metal Koromon. And I think it's just sitting on top of like maybe Andromon's armor. So like somebody ripped apart Andromon and just let Kapurimon live inside of it, which is, metal, but interesting. Anyway, its inherited says, your turn while you have a tamer in play, this Digimon gets plus 1,000. Not great. Not great. I'm not even going to try and sugarcoat it. Just not great. Got ourselves another Electric Rush. Oh, we got ourselves JP. So the only two main characters we're missing are Koji and Koichi. So, all right. It says, for security, just play it. Your turn, while this tamer digivolves into a green Digimon, reduce the cost by 1. And then its inheritable says, piercing. JP is kind of a boring card, I guess. Doesn't really do much, does it? Wish it did a little bit more. And then we got ourselves another pretty OP Metal Cannon. So, blasted through that one. We're definitely blasting through now that we just are running into cards that we already have. Definitely I want to try and either open another Next Adventure pack some point in the future, or maybe just order singles from some of these cards, because I would like to have more than one of them. Anyway, we got ourselves another Shaky Cam, another Thunder Laser. They love to stick together after being opened. Anyway, an Eismon Scatter Mode, a Gigasmon, another Orochimon, another Pulsemon, another Waymon, another Namon, which rhymes, another Reemon, another Staphylmon, Phil Swiftmon, another Beetlemon. Alright, this is something different. We got ourselves a Strabimon, being the rookie of Lobomon, and kind of mirroring the Flamemon card that we got, with Lobomon kind of here. Strabimon's ability says, on play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with hybrid in its names, or in its traits, Susanoo or Koji Minamoto among them to your hand. Place the rest of the cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. And then for its inherited, it says you may play, on deletion, you may play 1 Koji Minamoto from your hand without paying memory cost. Still pretty OP, but just a different version of it. Oh! Well, that answers my question of what its name was. This is one of the ones that I wanted. We got Ancient Kazemon. It's only a rare, which is kind of sad, but it's, who matters when you've already got what you need? Anyway, Ancient Kazemon, it's got 13,000 DP, which isn't bad. It says, on opponent's turn, when a card with hybrid in its traits is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, all of your security gets plus 4,000 DP, which is pretty fucking good. That would be be able to push over a lot of monsters. Then on deletion, you may play 1 yellow level 4 or lower card with hybrid in its traits from your hand without paying the memory cost. So, not a great on deletion, but that would be a good one just to have on the field and not attack with. Kind of be like a wall in a way to protect all of your security, since your security might be able to be run over by stronger Digimon, but not when it's adding all of the powers out of it. Yeah, I just checked the back, but it even says 8 campaign rares. So, yeah, those promo ones for the 8 Digidestined are in some packs, I guess. Probably rarer than secret rares then. Alright, got ourselves another Toy Agumon. Got ourselves another Namon. Got ourselves another Gigasmon. Another Orochimon. Another Waymon. Another Philmon. Phil Swift. Another Thunder Laser. Another Daipenmon. Oh, new card. We got ourselves Aldemon. I thought I already had an Aldemon in here. Let me check real quick. I thought I already pulled... Or maybe I'm remembering the one from... Yeah, I'm probably remembering the one from Great Legends that I pulled so long ago. That's in my binder somewhere. So, we got Aldemon here, being the hybrid of Agunimon and... what's it called? Burning Greymon. So now we have every piece of the Fire Spirit now. And it gives the same ability that every Hybrid Spirit says, along with when Digivolving, if a card with Hybrid in its traits is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, this Digimon gets plus 4,000 DP for the turn. Pretty much treating it as like kind of like a Mega in a way. Then it's inheritable, which it actually has one versus many of these Hybrid Spirits. It reads, when this Digimon has Hybrid or 10 Warriors in its traits, it doesn't activate security effects on option cards it checks. Oh, that's good. I was like, how? That's not very useful, but it's like, oh, it's on other cards, so that's actually pretty OP, making sure that all securities are pretty much worthless. So, woo, we pulled something off. Actually, that's a new one. So, sucky that we threw it off. These cards are just very frictionized when they come out. We got Rhino Kabuterimon. As I was saying, it is the hybrid of the lightning spirits, and is the one that I just don't really like out of them. They're kind of weird looking, but now that I understand where their eyes are, I think I understand them a bit more. Also, it's got a fuck ton of text. It has that same thing for all hybrid spirits, but its main ability is when attacking. If a card with hybrid or insectoid in its traits in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, this Digimon can Digivolve into a Digimon with insectoid or 10 warriors in its traits from your hand for a memory cost of 3. And that's pretty OP to go into Ancient Kabuterimon, which would probably be pretty OP. I don't know if Rhino Kabuterimon is named something else in Japan. As far as I know, I'm not sure. It could be, just because I don't think any of these are supposed to be related to Kabuterimon except for Ancient, but I'm not sure. Anyway, the card that was underneath was Dead or Alive, being the main attack of Lucemon Fall Down mode, the Demon Lord of Pride. And it is 8 memory, and its ability reads, play 1 purple level 5 monster from your trash without paying its memory cost. If there are 10 or more cards in your trash, you may play 1 Digimon card with Lucemon in its name without paying memory cost instead. That's actually pretty good, but you still have to pay 8 memory. It's not like you're paying 0, but security to play it with main effect, that would be OP, just to get out of Lucemon. Like any Lucemon. It doesn't just have to be Lucemon regular. It could be Lucemon like fucking Shadow Lord, I guess. So that might be pretty OP, but only in security. Oh, got ourselves another promo card. I wonder if they're all in here. They're just in random packs. I got another one of the ones I really didn't want, but okay. We got Phoenixmon with Sora. Pretty cool looking. I like the back of all of them. Anyway, its ability reads, when Digivolving, if you have a Tamer in play, this Digimon gains +1 security attack for the turn. And then your turn, once per turn, when this Digimon is blocked, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. That secondary ability actually might be really good, because even if you're stopping your attack, you still do an attack. And that could actually defend you from like higher megas on top of there. So you may even want to force the other player to like block into you using that. That seems like there's a strategy in there waiting for you. So, I think you could definitely pull something off there that's a little bit sneaky. But I don't know of a way you can force somebody to block. I don't know. I guess you could. I don't know. I'm not really sure of ability. Alright. Let's place this down. And we got ourselves another Toy Agumon. Got ourselves another Monotamon. Got ourselves another Wendigomon. Got ourselves another Bokomon. We have 3 of those now, so one more and I can actually play a full deck of them. Thunder Laser. Deadly Axemon. Another Kazemon. We're at 3 with that, so pretty good. Another Avenge Kidmon. Another Rhino Kabuterimon. Another Koromon. Oh! Well, I got what I wanted, but I kind of pulled out the card that was underneath it. Either way, it was something we already had, but yeah! I said I wanted this one, and it came. Sometimes wish and you shall receive. We're gonna get pizza. What do I want? I say Magna Garurumon. I don't really care about Susanomon. I've never really enjoyed Susanomon's, design. And I don't even think Ancient Mermaidmon is even in this pack, which is so sad. It's like one of the only ones that missed out. I think maybe Arbormon, Grumblemon, no Grummelmon's here, Seraphmon, and maybe that weird one also didn't come up in here, so Maybe they're all missing. But anyway, we got ourselves an Ophanimon. This is my first Ophanimon, and it's a pretty fucking awesome art. So, Ophanimon, with Kari just hanging out there, it reads, when Digivolving, if there's a tamer in play, one of your opponent's Digimon gets negative 5,000 DP for the turn. That's pretty good. And then when attacking, one of your opponent's Digimon and all of your opponent's security Digimon get negative 2,000 DP for the turn. That's actually a really good attacking ability, since that would make it so that, like, well, security has less. If you mixed it with a with Ancient Kazemon, they would have negative 6,000. So I think a good deck might be able to be made with Ophanimon and Ancient Kazemon, just to create something that might be really cool. But yeah, that's a pretty good ability, and I really like the card art, and it's very nice and smooth. So, I kind of got one of the things that I wanted out of this. I got what I wanted! Yay! Now we just need, I don't know. We just need cards. I don't really care what I get now. I got some cool ones. Anyway, Blue Hawaii Death. Oh yeah, why did I place this one on top of... Why have I been placing those on top there? Alright, anyway. Blue Hawaii Death. Gigastorm. Grumblemon. Korikakumon. Monochromon. Boutmon. Deadly Axemon. Kokomon. Kaiser Leomon. Seems like there's some cool shit back there. What is this called? Burning Greymon. Got ourselves a Chaosmon. I wasn't able to pull a Chaosmon from Draconic Roar, but now I just have one, so pretty cool. He's, if you don't know what Chaosmon is, since he's kind of from a game where he was kind of like one of those big guys, he's supposed to be seen as like the burst mode of Machinedramon / Mugendramon. And if by my like recount of memories or just by history, I think the game he first showed up in was World 2, that one that was kind of like Mystery Dungeon. He showed up as a boss alongside Chaos Piedmon, Chaos Greymon, War Greymon, and Chaos Siegramon. All kind of like mixing up to help out the bad guys, but he's always been a really cool looking one. If you haven't seen art of Chaos Dramon X, I highly recommend it. It looks awesome. Anyway, Chaosdramon's ability reads, your Machinedramon can Digivolve into this card in your hand for a memory cost of 1, ignoring this card's Digivolution requirements. So it's kind of like a burst mode kind of ability. Then it says, when Digivolving, you may place one red or black level 5 card with Cyborg in its traits from your hand or trash on top of this card's Digivolution cards to delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 or less DP for each level 5 with Cyborg in its traits in this Digimon's Digivolution cards. On top of this Digimon's Digivolution cards. Does that mean at the top of, like, on top of Chaosmon? Or below Chaosmon? I don't know. That might need to be reread. I'm not sure what that says. Anyway, another Strabimon. So, that's pretty cool to get Chaosdramon, but then again, I wish that line was a little bit more explained. It seems like that one has a very not conclusive wording. I'm not sure. Just seems very vague. Anyway, we got ourselves another Korikakumon, another Fuckmon, another Metal Kabuterimon. I have a feeling we have pretty much all of the uncommons and commons at this point. Another Grumblemon, another Ultra Turbulence, another Ghostmon, another King Waymon, another Zephyrmon can always go for me, another Pride Memory Boost, another Jet Sylphamon. Oh, this is new. We got Sistermon Blanc Awakened. Kind of the same as, Sistermon CL Awakened. It's just like the stronger form of her and even has a Digivolution thing. Sadly, she is not a nun with guns or nun with tits. It's a literal little girl, so, you're a scumbag for doing it, as Derek Savage says. Ignorance of the law is not an excuse. Say it like you're a man who doesn't know what anything is. And made Cool Cat. Anyway, Sistermon Blanc Awakens ability reads, on play, you may place one Sistermon Blanc from your hand or trash at the bottom of its Digivolution cards to gain security attack. Nope, to gain recovery +1. So, that's pretty good. Then on deletion, return one card with Jesmon Hookmon or Sistermon in its name other than Sistermon Blanc awakened from your trash to your hand. It seems the same as like Sistermon CL awakens, so I forget what its top ability actually gave you, so it's pretty much just the same. Oh, got ourselves Ancient Beetlemon. That Ancient Kabuterimon, I fucked up that name. It's actually Ancient Beetlemon. I've seen like decks of this actually do pretty damn well, but it's only a rare, even though it's got such cool art. It pretty much looks like Beetlemon on top of like a beetle. So I think it looks pretty cool. Much better than Rhino Kabuterimon. Anyway, his ability reads, your turn once per turn, when one of your Digimon with 10 warriors or hybrid in its traits deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle and survives, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. That would be pretty good, since you could literally just force your Ancient Kabuterimon to fight Digimon and still keep winning. Because when you're fighting Digimon that are on the field, you know they're DP. When you're fighting stuff in the security, you could run into something that could kill, like, your Digimon. So this actually would be a lot better than just getting, like, something that just lets you kill more security Digimon, because that means you can also wipe the field, just to make sure that they can't keep attacking you. So pretty good ability. And it says, on deletion, you may play one level 4 or lower green card with hybrid in its traits from your hand without paying its memory cost. So you could even, or no, level 4 or lower card. Why didn't it just say Digimon? I don't know. I think what it means is Digimon. I don't think it means tamers, but who knows? They might mean that and just not have written that correctly. See how we doing on time? I love it when my Steam notifies me and then like messes up my timing. All right, I think I could probably finish up everything, even if we have to go over time a little bit. I think that's fine. I think you guys would just want to see what the rest of the cards are at this point. All right, we got ourselves another Tidal Wave. Got ourselves another Wendigomon. Got ourselves another Monotamon. Another Brachiomon. Tis another Ghostmon. Another Dino Memory Boost, because you gotta get that. Now, one thing I wanted was like an Alphamon, right? I wish I could get that. Brave Metal. Another Eosmon. Another Starlight Velocity. Another Avenge Kidmon. Oh! Well, it's finally time. It's time for the purple boy. He's here. He's returned. My son has returned. Now he looks cuter than normal. Damn it. Get out there and look edgy, like usual. Anyway, we've got Dorumon. And he says, on play. Yeah, he's talking to me. He's telling me what he does. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with X antibody traits and 1 Koto Domoto among them to your hand. That's why I was guessing Kota is like the Dorumon tamer. Please, this is literally him talking to me. My son is talking to me. If I need to name my son Dorumon in real life, he's gonna hate me, but maybe I'll just call him, like, Drew or something, and I'll call him Doru. And just fucking destroy his life that way. And, like, his friends are like, why does your dad call you something weird? And he's like, I don't know. My dad's a fucking idiot. I'd hope he would say that. He needs to say that to me. Anyway, place the remaining cards at the bottom of the deck in any order. Then his inheritability says, your turn once per turn. When one of your effects places a Digivolution card under this Digimon, gain 1 memory. So, not a great, what's it called, inheritable. And you might not even want to play this, because putting Dorumon underneath it would be even more powerful. But the on-play effect is really good. For some reason, my throat just won't let me live. But yeah, that's a pretty good ability. Anyway, next up is Milgreymon. Man, it's Milgreymon. Anyway, what does his say? His ability, because we haven't seen him yet, he needs an SR. Man, Dorumon's only in a rare, and we've only seen him once. So strange. Anyway, there's so many rares, you would probably see a bunch of them. Anyway, for some reason, he's got an on-play effect that says, if you don't have a tamer in play, gain 2 memory. If you do, if you don't, play a red tamer. So I think it's the same as the Were Garurumon card that we saw. And then its inheritable says, your turn once per turn, when one of your opponent's Digimon is deleted, gain 1 memory. That's not a bad inheritable. If you're aiming to attack Digimon, but it really can't be used in a security thing, because it'll be their turn when they're attacking. So, might not be as useful. Anyway, How many packs are left? Maybe about 4 after this one. So this is the 5. We're still on the search for a fucking, I don't know, for an Alphamon. We're always on the search for an Alphamon, little Bimmy. Anyway, got ourselves another Dino Memory Boost. I've already got Alphamons from X Record, but having this one would probably be pretty good too. I don't know its ability, but it seems like it would be good. Another Brachiomon. Another Bulkmon. It's the Amazing Bulk, but he's yellow. Another Saberleomon. If you've never seen the Amazing Bulk or seen a review of it, it's quite like Cool Cat, that it's like complete dog shit, but it's not even good. Isn't it funny that sometimes you can just hear my Steam go off? Yeah, sorry, man, but you're stuck with that now. Another Blue Hawaii Death. I just hate that name. Boutmon, Eismon Scatter Mode. Almost got 4 to play, a full deck of it. Beowulfmon, Kaputimon, Drake Fire Strike. Oh, there we go. Well, now we have all of the Rasenmon. We finally got Harassmentmon, but his name is Harismon. Harismon. Harismon? I'm going to say Harismon. Or Harismon. I need like an actual official saying for that because I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, he's attacking all of those weird, like, I forget what they're called, but they're like Digimon that have like wireframes, but they were like the enemies of Rear Eyes. I never played the entire story of it, so I really need to watch like a cutscene movie describing the entire story of Rear Eyes one day. But I just, never had, like, I never knew what these things even were. Spirals is what they were called. Anyway, his inheritable says, your turn. When this card is trashed due to activating the Digiburst, return this card to the owner's hands. So, if you be Digibursting with Harassmentmon, you're going to be doing pretty good. If you be Digibursting with Harassment, I'd say you're a pretty cool guy. Anyway, we got ourselves another of the promo cards. We've got Metal Garurumon. His face is looking kind of long in this one, but okay. And still, it's Matt from Adventure 2020. Really, I'm going to hope that, there's going to be cards at some point that use the OG design, since the OG design looks so much better. I don't know, man. I thought the OG designs, looked a whole lot cooler than the 2021s. 2021s make them look like little kids. And I know they're supposed to be little kids. They're supposed to be in elementary school. But still, I just never felt like they were when I was a kid. Anyway, Metal Garurumon's ability says, when Digivolving, if you have a Tamer and play, draw 2. And then opponent's turn, this Digimon can't be attacked. So, that's pretty good. You don't have to worry about, being crashed into by another Digimon. It just seems kind of lackluster in comparison to something like Ophanimon or Phoenixmon or Vikemon. So, you're failing, Matt. Your big dog is failing me. Your big dog. I wonder if we'll pull every single Tamer, or at least one of the original Digidestined? Yes, Digidestined by the end of this. Alright, got ourselves another Dorumon. Got ourselves another Tortomon. Got ourselves another... Got ourselves. I wonder if you clipped how many times I said got ourselves. Another Kenogurumon. Another Tuskmon. Another Gatsumon. Another Loemon. You can definitely see my shadow by now. Alright, another Shellmon. Another Calling from the Darkness. Just reminds me of Called from the Deep or whatever it's called. Another Aldamon. Another Eosmon. Oh, now we have a Koichi Kimura card, so that's useful for a Loemon deck. His ability to read security, play it without memory cost, and then on play, draw 1, then trash 1. And on deletion, gain 1 memory. He's kind of... Well, he did have, he's dying during the show, so... Yeah, not a great card. Probably would never want to run it, but maybe. Oh, got another Zoe, so... That is something I would run. Yay! I like the bright bubbly one a lot better than the edgy one who's like, my brother doesn't think he's my brother. Brother! Brother! You're my brother, Anakin! Why won't you fuck me, Anakin? Says, I guess, Obi-Wan, I guess? I don't know. Anyway, got ourselves another Eismon. It's been a while since we've seen Triceramon. Another Flame Memory Boost. Another Kumamon. We haven't gotten any Lobomon or Agunimon. I've already got those cards from other sets, but still, it's we haven't gotten any of those. Anyway, another Kazemon. Another card. Another Gatsumon. Another Called from the Darkness. Another Pusurimon, who just wants meat. Another Jet Sylphamon. Another JP. Oh, shit! Well, that's good. We got ourselves Doru Goramon! With, like, Omnimon on his way to kick his ass. He was just doing a cool pose before he gets murdered. Anyway, now we actually have every single Dorumon variant. I've got a Doru Gray, Dex Doru Goramon, an Alphamon line. Now I have a Doru Goramon line, so pretty good. Now I actually have all of my purple buddy. My little buddy. Anyway, Doru Goramon's ability reads as such. Your turn. Each card with Hex Antibody and its traits in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, it gets plus 1000 DP, which means if you're using like an entire Dorumon line, you've pretty much boosted this thing up pretty damn far. And then when attacking, once per turn, you may place one card from with X Antibody and its traits from your hand at the bottom of this Digimon's Digivolution cards to delete 2 of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost equal to or less than that. This Digimon's Digivolution cards. That is pretty good if you've been building up. Which means you can kind of just easily kill everything just by evolving. But the one we still need, the one we still love is Alphamon. I think Alphamon's in here. He's a secret rare though, so if we were to get him, we'd be pretty lucky. With the knowledge that we got so many promotional cards, I don't think we're gonna get him, but you know, a dreamer can dream, because we are fighting dreamers. Or if you want to make it more Digimon, I wanna be the biggest dreamer that it doku doku de. I can't sing the rest because I can't speak Japa-fucking-ese. Anyway, Doru Goramon. Now we've got the 4 Bokomon to run that deck. Ultra Turbulence. Saber Leomon. King Waymon. Eismon. Shellmon. Mame Tyramon. Bukamon. Got ourselves another Doru Greymon. A dead or alive, but not the game. Oh, another Kota, which should be good. Alright, now at the final end of this adventure, this tail end, we've got one last pack. And we're going to see what it's got in it. What do you think? Is it going to have Alphamon? I don't think it is. I'm already seeing like 2 foil at the very end, not anything special, so it's just a very lackluster ending, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, we got Nantilamon. We got Brave Metal once more. We got so many Brave Metal. Flame Memory Boost. Just sing it with me. Tidal Wave. Monochromon. Filibustermon. Starlight Velocity. Another Dorimon, which is definitely something I need. Another Kaiser Leomon. Another JP. And the final card is Skull Knightmon. Something new. It's not like a copy, so I ain't gonna complain. We got a lot of cool cards, so I'm not gonna complain about what we've gotten. We got a lot of cool shit. So anyway, Skull Knightmon, our final card for the day, reads as such. When attacking, you may trash all the Digivolution cards of one of your deadly Axemon. And place it at the bottom of this Digimon's Digivolution cards to Digivolve this Digimon into a Dark Knightmon in your hand without paying its memory cost. That's actually pretty good. Not going to complain. Some of my phone keeps shaking. You're the light. You're not supposed to be killing yourself. Anyway, its inherited reads, your turn. While this Digimon has Knightmon or Bogramon in its name, it gains Security Attack +1. Not bad. But anyway, we've reached the end of this road with our next adventure, and we must go on to another adventure at some other point, because I still have 2 more Digimon booster boxes we gotta open, and a couple more coming, because I'm just... The debt, it's just been raising up. Maybe that's my loan shark. Maybe they've been like texting me being like, yo, stop avoiding us. Anyway, thanks for coming along for this little adventure of opening Digimon boosters. I hope you've enjoyed this entire thing. We've seen a lot of cool things. We saw Dorumon, Ophanimon, Emperor Greymon, Kazemon, the Kazemon line in its entirety. We even saw Neymon, the most disgusting Digimon ever. So hopefully you'll join me next time for opening more Digimon booster packs. And I'll see you guys next time on The Backlog.